Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to Intuitive Garden Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Nicole. As promised, I am doing a bonus reading for my Gemini viewers. This is for Sun, Rising, and Moon signs. Remember, this is a general reading, Gemini, so if you would like a personal reading, you may book one with me by going to my website, intuitivegardentarot.org. All the information is there. You might want to treat yourself to a reading. It's very special and a unique experience, one-on-one, to have your cards read. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. It's free. It helps me grow and allows me to continue doing these free readings for you, which I enjoy. So what do we have for you, Gemini? We have the Hermit, Nine of Swords, Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, where are the Pentacles? We'll figure it out. It might show up somewhere in the Oracle card at the end. So in the recent past, Gemini, I'm getting that you've been looking out at possibilities, considering expanding your world, your reach, perhaps making travel plans, or just in general looking at what's out there. But I'm sensing that you've had some opportunity to explore, and we'll see as we go on with this reading what that might be about. So you're showing up as the Hermit. Wise old soul, a way shower, teacher, a guide. And with the Nine of Swords following this, I'm sensing that something about going within has been stressful. There might be some information that's come to light for you, truth. You might simply be feeling alone and lonely right now. The Hermit is known for going within and retreating. Something in there might be causing you some anxiety. Maybe even about what your next step is or should be. And then this Knight of Swords energy at the heart of the reading, he's really hell-bent on getting somewhere. And I'm feeling angry, an angry charge. If this isn't about you being the way shower, this might be about a relationship or a connection with a mentor or a teacher. And perhaps butting heads with some of the guidance you've received or advice you've received. You might be taking action towards getting really serious about your life purpose. So there are many different threads coming through in this tarot conversation, so pay attention to what makes the most sense for you, Gemini. And he might also just say, I've had enough of hermiting. I'm done with this. I'm done with this poop. It's enough. It's too much in my own thoughts, too much alone time. And what a beautiful outcome here with the Six of Cups. This is suggesting connecting in a friendly way, in a loving way, maybe making an offer to a friend or a loved one, or receiving an offer from a friend or a loved one. You might be reconnecting with childhood pleasures, joys, as well as memories, or you might be connecting with children in particular or in your life, in your world, your children, other people's children. This could even suggest a soulmate connection, somebody from another lifetime, a really sweet, comfortable connection, friendship, romantic. Could be either. And it's so European. I don't know, these aren't window flower boxes, but that's what these cups are reminding me of. And the clothing these children are wearing, the architecture behind them, it just feels very old world European sweetness and beauty. Very specific. All right, next we have the Six of Swords. And this is about moving out of troubled waters, moving towards a place of peace and calm, peaceful state of mind. If you have been making travel plans, this is again suggesting traveling somewhere peaceful, somewhere calming, perhaps on water, near water, a beach, a river, a lake. And note these two figures here in the card. It seems like an adult and a child here are being taken somewhere to safety. So regarding some stressful information that might have come to light or a new awareness, perhaps even a repressed childhood memory is what's coming through. And we don't repress the good stuff. When we repress something, it's because it was too difficult to integrate and experience at the time that it happened. So if that is you, the you that I'm talking to, Gemini, this is suggesting that you're coming out of that stress, or you will be soon if you've been up at night, with nightmares or tough memories, so to speak. And you are not alone. We all have those. So I assure you, you are not alone in that process. I go through that as well, and so do my dear friends and loved ones. And yeah, with this Queen of Cups following that card, she's really focused on her emotions, and she feels a little down, a little sad and depressed. And if there are some difficult memories or a difficult memory that you have been facing, you have what it takes to get through it, and you have different resources now than you did in the past. Even though our bodies and our responsibilities grow up as we age every year, parts of us still stay locked in different ages of our developmental stages, where I call it a stopgap, where something difficult or heavy to process just didn't get taken care of when it was happening, and then it stops there. And then we move on and we think we're okay and we've gotten past it, but that stuckness, that 3-year-old, 5-year-old, 15-year-old is still there, kind of holding that memory and that energy. And sometimes we don't realize that in our adult selves, we're operating from the perspective and the mindset of that 3-year-old or 13-year-old or 25-year-old, whatever it might be for you. So just being aware of the present date, reminding yourself of what day it is might be helpful right now. That did come up in last week's energy forecast. So there is a lot of reflection, I think, and a lot of stuff from the past coming up for everyone, and it looks like it is for you too. But the reason it would be coming up, back to this Knight of Swords at the center of your reading here, Gemini, is because enough is enough. When those stuck parts of us remain stuck or unresolved, unhealed, they hold us in that frequency of stuckness. They keep us stuck in a way that we don't enjoy in our present life. You know, many of us, most of us, have things about our lives that we want to change or expand or grow or experience in a different, higher vibrational way. So, as you are seeking to really level up and connect with your highest self, your best version of yourself, your highest vibrational timeline, it is necessary to retrieve and remove whatever is keeping you in those old pattern loops that aren't satisfying. So that is the blessing of this, even though it might feel stressful, sad, depressing, lonely. I just can't say enough. I believe our higher selves set these experiences up for us so that we may get the resistance and the friction we need to fully express ourselves in a way that we wouldn't without that adversity. Think about working out in a gym. If you just lifted a pencil all day, you wouldn't grow any muscles. You wouldn't, get stronger. You wouldn't look different. And the same is true with our spiritual work, our spiritual lessons. Sometimes we just get sick of it and we just want to have fun. We want things to be easier, but trying to be mindful and keep that higher perspective of it's for our good, it's for our best possible development, if you will. So what we have for you, Gemini, is affection. Beautiful. First and foremost, love yourself. I don't remember who said it. It was Kelly Kolodny, who channels Archangel Raphael, if you're familiar with her. What's the name of her channel? The Angel Raphael, I think is the name of her channel, or Archangel Raphael. Again, Kelly Kolodny, last name Kolodny. She does amazing channelings of Archangel Raphael, and I have heard twice a message come through that I want to share with you, Gemini. And I haven't even done it yet because who has time? And the underlying reason is because it's uncomfortable. So I'm reminding myself to do this as well. Archangel Raphael suggested that we spend 10 minutes a day, every day, looking in the mirror, telling ourselves, I love you. I love you. I love you. And letting that sink in. And as you might imagine, it just might not sink in. It might be like pouring water on a desert landscape. It just might sit there and hover and not permeate at first until it finds a little crack and a little opening and a little moisture goes in. And then with that moisture, more cracks, more openings, and a little bit more goes in. Okay, you get the idea. And what I'm suggesting is, if that's too much, and I'm saying this to myself as well, maybe just start with a moment, 10 seconds, and try to find 1, 2, or 3 things that you like about yourself. Dare I say, you love about yourself. They can be physical things, they can be non-physical things. And see what happens. And I think if we do that consistently, and Archangel Raphael suggests after a couple of weeks, you will feel profoundly different. So that is my recommendation for you, Gemini. And Taurus energy wants to speak. Finally, we have some earth energy coming through for you, as we had no pentacles. I thought it would show up in your oracle card. Here it is right here, the symbol for Taurus, the bull. And Taurus is about resources, comfort, as well as Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is love. So what do you love? What's comfortable for you? And what do you love about yourself? And what are you comfortable with about yourself? You want to expand on that and keep feeding that so it gets bigger. All right, what a special reading for you today, Gemini. I wish you well, and remember to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And please share my videos with your friends, family, loved ones. Pull out of my channel whatever zodiac signs they are and forward a video to them. The more exposure I get, the more my channel grows, and the more I can continue to keep doing this for you. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Take care.